Hi, in this video I'll talk about 5 milestones to think about before you retire. Hi, if you're new to my channel, I'm Felicia. I'm a property investor, pension expert, former actuary, and in this channel I'll talk about everything about mindset, money and wealth creation. People often ask me, what did you do to retire early, or how did you retire early? So in this video I'll talk about 5 things I considered prior to retiring, and also things I've learned whilst now in early retirement. And the first one is to do with basically before you retire, or 5 years or the time before retirement, is to have a plan of what you're going to do in retirement. You know, I was one of those, now I'm part of that generation where went to university, got good grades, went to university, got a job, got married, have kids, had a house, all that stuff. But now I've retired early through doing various things, putting various things into place. The plans I would consider, 5 things I would consider to help you to retire early, or to enjoy retirement and be more intentional in retirement are: 1 is to have a plan. Have a plan what you're going to do in retirement. Consider it, start thinking about it now, prior to retirement. So, normally we've had a plan throughout life of, going to university, getting a career and having a job for life, buying a house and having kids. But in the time period to retirement, start having a plan what you can actually do in retirement, because there's really that you've all of a sudden got all that time to yourself. There's no work anymore, and it's now to think about what can I actually do with that time, and if you can have a plan in that of what you want to do, that would actually ease in, not like a parachute jump where you just jump into retirement and you think, okay, what do I do now? So having the plan. And the other thing I was going to think about, or to want to think about, is to have a link to having the plan, is to have, what hobbies have you given up in your life so far, which you can start to rekindle. And also to think about not just hobbies, just where do you want to travel, who do you want to travel with, all that sort of stuff. And also, I suppose we should be really second thing to think about is to focus on your health. You've got more time now to go to the gym or go to more walks, long walks. Focus on, we lose our muscle mass a lot in our retirement years. So having a bit of gym work, muscle building activities, and just focus on diet, having time to meal plan and chop and cook for things that will be really good for your health. So focus on your health. In the book I read recently by Sadil Bloom, it talks about the 5 wealth, and one of them is health. And it's not just financial wealth, it's health is most important. I suppose it's very important. Without your health, you can't do very much in your retirement, having worked all these years. So focus on how you're going to be wealthy, to be healthy in retirement and prior to retirement, so you can really enjoy those years, retirement years. We've worked all our life to get here, so let's be healthy as possible. So another chapter in the book by Sadil, which I think it's a really good book and really brings it home, is also to focus on social wealth. And that's again a top priority, where you may have lost friends or given up on friends over the years because life's gone away, your job, kids, raising kids and all that sort of stuff. But pick up the phone and ring up friends you met way back university or school days, and rekindle that relationship and build up that social wealth. I think that's really key, and that's one of the chapters or sections in the book that Sadil's book. And another thing to think about is finally is your financial wealth. So you can do, I would say, don't DIY all of it yourself. Do it yourself. But basically, you've got a plan. You've got to this position now. Is to maybe now think about having it checked over with a financial advisor, a fee-based one, who can just double check your numbers, make sure you're ready, there's enough money in the kitty for retirement. You know, there's talk about the Trinity study I've mentioned in previous videos, where your retirement fund consists of 25 years of annual expenses, and that should give you enough fund to last you for 30 years with a 4% withdrawal rate. We know you take out 4% each year to spend for your retirement. So all these things to consider. So all these milestones, I think, are really important to help you to, sail into your retirement years. So the key ones, just to summarise, are focus on your health. Your health is so important. Focus on your financial plan. Focus on your social wealth and connecting with people you've sort of lost touch with, and focus on your hobbies. Things your hobbies you've not done for years, over the years, and your new pastimes. So those are things I think are useful. What do you think? And comment below. I would love to know. Thanks for listening.